And we are live here at the Edison Hotel, right near the Edison Ballroom, where it is going on. Have with me here Erin Magennis. She is with Valier and having a great time on stage, I think, as well, right?
Yes, I speak in about 2 hours.
About 2 hours. So this is her warm-up. And she was working last night, as she said, so I'm sure she's getting everything together. So tell me a little bit, Erin, about Valier and what brought you here to NFT NYC.
Absolutely. So at Valier, we're a DeFi approach to open finance and standardizing digital assets. So ultimately, we want to help people take the different NFTs that they might own and allow that to be transferable to the traditional banking world for, let's say, purchasing a house and borrowing against this portfolio that people have, and just helping to bridge that connection between the whole NFT crypto type of sphere and all of these institutions that we still have to play with.
Well, it's interesting because I was just out at Money 2020 and I was sitting down with a guy, I had lunch with a guy, and he was working for one of the largest credit reporting agencies. And I said, so when you guys look, is it something that you look at? I mean, do you look at any type of transactions or anything? Or he says, no, and we don't. I know we should. It's a conversation that comes up, and this, and that, and the other. But how does that kind of, I'm sure in conversations in your business that those types of things come up. So how does that kind of play into what you guys are trying to do?
Absolutely. So, there are a lot of different applications of different integration points and a lot of different user types that really need this information, whether it's an artist that is looking to create some new collection and understanding what they should price it at and how that might be able to integrate with other systems that they're already using, maybe before they got into the NFT sphere, or maybe it's an investor who needs to understand really what they're investing in at a much more kind of analytical level. And all of that can then funnel into these other systems as well at that larger institution level, just so they can understand what their customers are actually doing and how to best serve them.
Interesting. So how long have you guys been in business?
So we are very early stage right now, working with a few different partners to really kind of develop and fine-tune the algorithm. And one of, tying back to your original question of what brought me here, is really establishing some deeper connections to different platform partners to have this be an add-on to the services they're already offering and providing. So those platforms can best serve all of the people that they're already serving.
Well, that's a really interesting way to put it. So what would be a good client for you to pull out of NFT NYC?
Yeah.
Ideal client.
So basically whales in the space who have a massive NFT portfolio, massive wallet, and might want to leverage that in different types of ways beyond the digital metaverse type of world, and be able to translate that over. So those are some people in particular, as well as those platform partners.
Okay. And so I have, say, $500,000 worth of NFTs. What would you tell me? What's kind of your pitch?
Yeah. So reach out to us and we'll help you in a standardized way be able to concretely say this is how much your wallet is worth in NFTs. So then you can have that full picture of your financial portfolio.
Interesting. So you guys are really on the cutting edge. I mean, it's been needed to happen. Something like this is, of course, it's needed. You have people with, I was just talking to one of my colleagues over here, and he said he was up $100,000 in the last week, or maybe even today, but I don't want to exaggerate that much. It was a very small amount of time. And he says, my other colleague is like looking at it, I need to buy some NFTs, but it's hard too because it's so volatile, right?
Yep.
I mean, one day it's worth $100,000, and then maybe it's not worth that much the next day. So, well, that's really cool. So then, what is the website?
The website is Valier, VALIIR.tech.
Valier.tech. Erin Magennis, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.